What's going on, ladies and gents? Latest episode of Behind the Nine, our lovely show based on music, artists, producers, all that fun stuff. So today, we have our lovely reoccurring guy from Being Black is Ghetto.
Yes,
AliTheGreatest in the building.
What's happening?
And now we're going to introduce the couch. You know, one by one, they're going to introduce themselves. To the farthest to the corner.
It's your man, Swaggy G's, you heard? FAP, First Ave.
Sir, middle.
Just Quinn, you already know.
And the lovely lady right here.
The baddest shorty in the room, Stormi Blossum, Stormi with an I, not a Y.
I just realized, wait. Pull your mic closer and just pull your mic closer. Yeah. I don't know why niggas' mic so far. There we go. You should be
cool.
You should be valid. Cool.
You good? Still pull it. Hey. There you go.
There you go. All right, everybody's saying shit.
Mic
Anyway.
swinging.
So before we get to the antics, you know, we're going to introduce our son, Ali. You know, he has a lovely show that is, what's the date for the show? The 29th?
The 29th, December 29th.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
December
29th.
Goats
Only,
only.
a musical experience. Yeah, man, it's a musical experience. It's Goats only. If I could, you know me, I like to go off on tangents just a little bit. This is the first one. Like I said in the first, caption, I feel like everybody is a GOAT in their own right. You know what I mean? We chose Goats Only, the name, because, we wanted to set a standard for this one.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this isn't, first and foremost, I hate the word showcase. You know what I mean? I hate, and I hate to use the word hate, but I strongly dislike the word showcase. You know what I mean? Because I come from, the showcase culture. You pay your bread. We're going to have a rep from this label, and we're going to have an A&R for this label, and it's really just a money grab at the end of the day. And then, the artists, they really don't get their just due.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, we decided to, really set a standard with this and curate it to,
It's
make
an
it efficient.
experience.
Exactly.
I hope so.
Oh, yeah.
Pop out, get your tickets,
pulling
man.
up, right?
I'll think about it.
Get your tickets, man.
Okay.
I got work that day, so I'm going to see if it's, it's good enough for me to call out.
Okay. I mean, either way, you're going to hear about it. You know what I mean?
All right.
I'm saying.
I'm saying.
Gonna
Nigga,
make the
don't
news.
come on here
Be
with
there.
that.
Be there and hear about it.
That energy crazy, bro.
Be there and hear
I'm
about it.
feeling
Know what I'm
that. That's
saying?
crazy.
Nah, we
Knowing
need-
damn well he gonna be there.
We
need
need
that
that because we
energy.
know how to combat that. You know what I'm saying? We need that.
I mean, or, like I said, we're going to pull out the red flags from now. Just like you said off the mic, niggas got to promote a little faster than niggas got day-to-day jobs. I got to be able to put my day off to even show up to certain shit. 2
Well,
weeks
it's the
is crazy.
29th, nigga. Put in your shit.
Yeah, you got
bro.
time.
Everything is in God's
What
hands,
is that
man.
like?
In God's timing.
What is that,
Know
like
Amen.
a week?
That's it.
A week.
Say
That's
that
it.
again.
Nah, bro, that's
Everything
a
is
week.
in
You
God's
Gucci.
hands
You know what I'm trying
and
to
in
say?
God's timing.
You
That's
Gucci.
it.
And we at the right place
Can't
at the
rush
right
greatness.
time.
Know what I'm
Straight
saying?
like that.
But let's start with you. Swag, where you from, bro?
I'm from White Plains, New York, Westchester, the 9, Femi, Ferris Ave, to be exact.
I'll make sure you say that Ferris
For
every
sure.
2 seconds, right?
Yeah.
Get it tatted on you at this
100%.
point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't got to be for me with the face. Be the
Yeah.
face of this shit.
Yeah.
That's it.
Back-to-back White Plains niggas on this pod, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We growing. We getting out there for
White
sure.
Plains might be taking over the 9 when it comes to music.
Are
man.
taking
Been that,
over.
though.
We is
Hey,
taking
man.
All
over.
right, Ben is crazy. Relax.
Been that.
Ben is crazy.
For sure though.
Nah.
You could go there.
All right,
Yo.
relax.
Yo.
Did you say where you from already? Because if not, go ahead, jack your man's.
He know where I'm
We
from,
from the same
nigga.
place,
Like,
bro.
nigga, we from the same place, bro.
Same place,
from
different
Ferris.
era,
This is
know what I'm
Just
saying?
Quinn, bro. From
That's it.
Ferris, bro. Born and raised, you know what I'm saying?
I didn't hear Ferris until niggas start playing basketball over there.
Yeah, I mean, it's so crazy. It's always been something, like, if you really, like, sanction outside, then you know, like, what it is on Ferris, for sure. Like, it's been that. Like,
For sure.
I didn't even know White Plains existed until I went to college.
Yeah, for me.
Wow.
That's what we here
that's
for.
crazy.
to
Were you
bring
out?
this on the map.
Were you
wasn't
outside
outside.
where you was, though?
Yes, I've just been. I live in Mount Vernon, but I've always been a borough nigga, so I've never went anything higher than. Mount
So you
Vernon.
knew White Plains Road, but like not White Plains.
So you never slid.
Exactly.
So
Crazy
you never
shit.
slid. So you never
Typical
slid in
Mount
the
Vernon.
9. You was the 9, but you was like on the other side. I feel like a lot of Mount Vernon niggas are like that. Sometimes
I only knew Westchester to
they go to
Deadass.
the Bronx.
Nah, that's a fact.
And that's what it is.
I only
That's
knew
a fact.
Westchester to Deadass be us Yonkers Newer. That's it.
Word. But I will say, like, Ferris is known for, like, athletes. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Word.
Like you know what I'm saying? If you a hooper or whatever, then like
You definitely know about
then,
sports.
or if you was a nigga that was outside doing what you was doing, then you knew it was one
Wasn't
of those
until I
two.
took that long ass 40 bus to WCC and I seen the Galleria for the first time. I said, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah,
And that's
I
the
didn't
thing,
know
like,
it existed
that's
until
a little
like
playground.
18 years
Keep
old.
going.
bro.
That's a
Ah,
big
that
fact.
was-
Like social media, like if you think about it, to 10 years ago or so, social media kind of really bridged that gap between the cities.
For
Nah,
sure.
that's a fact. That's
Everybody
what it
kind of
is,
stayed
too.
in their city.
For sure.
You know what I mean? You had niggas like me that was from Mount Vernon, but I was going to school in White Plains.
Yeah.
Taking the 40 bus on the daily
a fact.
in high school. And you know what I'm saying? And you were on MySpace days. It's like, you know, you taking pictures with this one, and now niggas is like, yo, who's this and who's that? And it's like,
for
you know,
sure.
so that really kind of bridged the gap with, you know, and then of course, you know, family here.
Nigga
and
side,
there
you
and
a
all
White
that.
Plains nigga, you Mount Vernon nigga.
I'm from Mount Vernon, money on Mount Vernon
Nah,
all day.
that's-
You heard? Straight like that. But I'm a Westchester kid at the end of the day.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? So-
Besides all this Westchester shit, me, y'all, I'm Panamanian as fuck. So shout out to all my Panamanians.
All that.
I was born in Queens. Shout out to Far Rockaway.
Okay, city.
You feel
50.
me?
Lost.
I went to school in Newburgh, so shout out to the 845.
All over
Okay.
the trenches.
That's
Yes,
that's
I'm
the
all over
non.
the place.
That's still the non.
Listen,
845?
I'm out here.
Nah,
Where you
Newburgh
from?
is
Just
deep.
name, like,
Nah,
eight
that's
different
right
places.
outside.
That was the non.
Honestly, I struggle with that question all the time.
Dutchess?
I don't
Oh,
even
okay.
know. I done been here, there, everywhere. I travel so much, so it's like I'm from all walks of life.
From New York.
From New York, as
Word.
fuck.
Yeah,
Straight like that.
Upstate, downstate, west state, north state, east state.
That's nasty.
yeah.
To go from Far Rock to Newburgh is crazy.
Far Rock to
Life
that's trench
happens.
to trench. Man.
Like trench to trench.
Yeah,
Newburgh is a different type of trenches, though.
Trench.
Like,
It's more like
really.
sewage.
I went to school with Newburgh niggas. Like that's a different type of trench.
Wait, you went to school to work, niggas?
I ain't
It's a different type of ghetto. It's a different type of ghetto.
Swaggy story crazy.
Only the strongest survive. I barely made it.
Only the
Swaggy
strongest
story
survive.
Barely made it. But shout out to Newburgh though. I don't fucks with y'all, but shout out to Newburgh though.
Wow.
So we got a lovely lineup of artists here, you know. Diving into our music, all y'all are individual artists in a sense, you know. None of y'all make the same sound, so that's a little interesting to say. So I kind of do got some individual questions, but it might come, you know, later down the line. But we're gonna start with you,
I'm dead.
my
Oh,
guy.
man, what up?
First, how old are you?
Yo, I'm legal.
I'm legal.
I'm early 2000s, baby. Know what I'm saying? Word.
Shout out to us 2000s babies.
Word.
He's the drill rapper here, you know.
I wouldn't put myself in that category, but you could call me whatever. For me, I like it to be where you think you could call me whatever. So you good. You know what I'm saying?
So what you calling yourself?
I'm
Nice
just an
PR.
artist.
That's a nice PR
I like that.
answer.
I like
Feel me?
that. That was
My boy.
I paint watercolor. I paint with crayons. I paint with
I like that.
regular paintbrushes. I'm an artist. I'm just an
talk
artist.
Yo, shit, yeah.
Sure.
There you go.
Clock that
I'm
T.
dead.
It's all props. That's it's just all props.
I don't. I mean,
He's a bird.
Oh, I'm crying.
But,
DJ Vlad. Take
all right.
a
So
while.
if you were to describe yourself as so
Like,
Yes,
Just trolling.
Yeah.
I just asked questions. That's all I
Yes,
do.
man.
All right, man.
You imply
Give it to us
Fine.
good,
I
please.
asked questions.
That's
So
good.
Quinn, if you were to describe yourself as an artist, what would you say about yourself?
I feel like I'm an artist that you can really.
Yeah, G's.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm fucking
He didn't hear you the
crying.
first time.
Nah, I feel like I'm an artist that I could really like people could relate to me if you come from a certain background that I put out, like the picture I put out. That's however you look at it, though. You know what I'm trying to say? If you can relate to me in any way that you feel you can, and you can relate to me, that's what I try to do for.
I completely agree.
Valid.
Do I believe it's a high level of niggatry? Absolutely. But
I like that. That's nice. Put that on the t-shirt.
Need some niggatry sometimes. Like
Niggatry.
some places need niggatry.
I completely agree. Listen, I've said on numerous episodes, all right, I just believe that people that try to frown upon street music, at the end of the day, it's not niggas trying to glorify street shit. It's just literally, I'm rapping what I live.
Yeah,
It's
facts.
as simple as that.
I mean, street music
And
is just
some
what it all
entertainment,
is.
though.
To be
And some
honest,
entertainment.
like at the end of the day, that's just what it all. Whether it be R&B or it be hip hop or it be whatever it is, bro. That's like as far as like if it's on the black side, it's street music, bro. That's what it is. Even rock and roll, like you date that back to wherever you date it back to. It's all street music, bro. It came from like, you know what I'm saying? People that was coming from struggle, people that was coming from that. Street music. Same shit.
And all the places we named, we all came from that, so we
That's
all
a-
related in a sense. You know what
That's
I'm
a
saying?
fact. It's a fact.
I didn't come from that, so speak for yourselves.
So where you come
My
from?
full
Talk
Miss
about it.
Queens.
Talk about it.
I just had a great upbringing. Shout out to my mama,
Got a
my
great
daddy.
upbringing too.
No, that's a
So
fact.
how would
We
you
all
describe-
did.
I just wasn't raised in the hood like you.
I wasn't raised in a hood.
Isn't that what he just said?
No, I'm saying we
No, we
all
talking
come
about
from
street music.
struggles
We
and
just come
trenches,
from,
like you feel me, in a
Okay.
sense, like.
Well, we share different struggles.
Or,
I believe it.
Yeah,
Can't be
there's
that
nothing wrong with
went
that.
to Newburgh.
No, That I went to school in Newburgh. I didn't live in Newburgh.
So Stormi, how would you describe your music?
Exciting, fun, diverse, different. The first song I ever dropped is called Different. So that's how I see myself. Just different from the rest. I have my own sound.
When did your first song come out?
That I dropped 2023 of March.
You just started rapping?
No, I didn't just start rapping. I took time to artist develop, write songs, and my process was different than most. But I first got interested in music when I was 17. So, yeah, it took from 17 until 2023 to be like, okay, I learned a lot about being in the studio, how to sound, structuring of music. Now I'm ready to put my shit out.
And that's something that, you know, a lot of artists don't really focus on. You know what I mean? Like a lot of artists just, I'm a rapper now. I need to go make music. I need to drop music, and I need to rinse and repeat. You know what I mean? Like people don't understand that it's the music business.
I had to learn,
If one more nigga sits on the side of me and says it's music business shit, I'm gonna
it's real shit though, bro.
For real. I had to learn a lot about like building relationships. Just even like the relationship you have with your engineer is so important.
No, absolutely.
You got to connect with your engineer. It took me like 5 engineers to know that though.
Facts.
Yeah,
you might be fishing in the same pond and there's no fish there. Like you know what I'm saying?
It was that. Like I said, it took me just years of going through different experiences. So from I would say 2017 up until 2023, I'm like, all right, I done been fighting for my motherfucking life. I have more than enough to talk about, more than enough to write about. I done been in the studio with multiple different engineers to know how to work. You know what I'm saying? You got to get ready so you don't, you got to stay ready so you have to get ready.
There you go. That's a fact.
But if you know your sound, then why can't you just dictate your sound to whoever you're in the studio with? Why do you have to have a part?
It's not
even about knowing my sound. It's just that person could have a different way of doing things than you.
At the end of the day, though, it don't even matter. Like niggas are human, so like
you move the mic closer to your mouth.
Oh, that was crazy. So it don't even matter. It don't even matter like who you are. Like if you know your sound or whatever, whoever you like dealing with, it always comes down to chemistry. You get what I'm saying? So it's like you can know your sound, but you're always gonna deal with egos at the end of the day, and it just depends on if that ego blends with yours. You get what I'm saying? And that's where you'll get, you know.
And you can always hear it in the music too.
Exactly, you can hear
always.
It.
If there's no chemistry between you and the engineer,
that's a fact.
And there'd be a lot of people that be like, you know. There'd be a lot of engineers that you get that really aren't like valid engineers because there's
button pushers is what I call them.
Huh?
That's a
button
fact.
pushers.
Yeah, exactly. You get what I'm saying? You got, and then I'm not even gonna lie.
Just be pushing buttons.
The last podcast like series that you had, y'all was talking about that, like where there's people that like don't believe in your art. You get what I'm saying? So you actually got to get with a motherfucker that like actually believes in your shit just as much as you believe in your shit.
Yes, because I've worked with people who just be like, all right, your 2 hours is up.
It's over.
Time to go book another session. Then we could finish it off when I worked a 2-hour session with somebody else, have the song mastered, everything done. So it's just like, damn, that nigga was really just holding on so I could pay for another session. He ain't give a fuck.
That's a fact. But even to the crowd, like they gotta have an ear too. So like a whole different country might fuck with your music, but niggas over here might not fuck with your shit too.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So like,
but how's it the engineer's fault if you ain't finish your song in 2 hours? His job is just to.
It do be them sometimes though too. Like
like I said, I stay ready so I don't have to get
how's
ready.
That engineer's fault?
I have my
finish
song.
a song in 2 hours.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, if you got somebody who doesn't really know what they're doing, you know what I'm saying? Or somebody who isn't really taking account into, okay, the time, the record, the artist, when's the next time the artist. Yeah, there's a lot of factors.
You gotta speak up for yourself then.
Especially though in that though. But even, and that's why I said that's where you're dealing with egos. That's where you're dealing with egos because you have a person that's like a singer. And they're with an engineer that only records rappers.
Exactly.
So they don't even know what's up. Like they don't even know how to find a key or auto-tune type shit. You get what I'm saying? So like that's where that shit factors in. Like I know a lot of people, I'm gonna be honest, bro, like even myself, because like I do both rap and sing. You know what I'm saying? And like I'm not recording with everybody. Like if you don't know how to like record vocals, period, bro, there's certain people that you just not gonna work with just because of that.
It's like going to a barber. If you just know how to do lineups and I need a cut. And I need a fade, I'm not gonna go to you. If you just braid and I need, I don't know, a wash and set, I'm not gonna go to you because you know you don't have the service that I need.
Our chemistry is definitely gonna be off.
You know, relate it to however you want to relate it.
So
Mechanic,
yeah,
whatever,
point blank
you know what I mean?
period. That chemistry between artist and engineer is super duper
It's
important.
the same thing as a producer.
It's customer service at the end of the day
Yeah,
because
facts.
again, it's the music business.
Wow,
my
I
brother.
never looked at it
You know what
like
I'm
that, but it's definitely customer service.
This nigga, you the type of nigga that just go to the studio and record, right or wrong. Right, exactly. All right, facts. I'm bad. I'm fucking crying.
At the end of the day, I mean, I get obviously it's a music business. We all want to make money out of it, but at the same time, too, I just feel like people get so caught up in the business that at the end of the day, if the product is not fire, then what are you selling to the people?
Y'all always
Unless
say
you're that good at marketing that you
Who's
can
it
sell
fire
trash.
to though? Like that's the
Right.
thing though.
But see, the business intertwines with the creative process as well. It's not separate
Ooh, this
because everything
getting
is connected.
deep.
You know what I'm saying? Because, for example, if you have a record, let's say, you know, you're a rapper, whatever the case is, and it's like you have a natural brand-wise to females, right? You might want to make something and cater it to the females and vice versa. You know what I mean? So it's like there's different factors that you want to take into account during the creative process while you're making the music. So you're focusing on making the music, but you're considering the business at the same time.
It's even it goes even deeper to even how you writing it. Like certain
Exactly.
shit is
That's a
going to like you'll touch certain tracks only because you know it's gonna slap if you perform in an arena
That
or a
part.
stadium, or if you like you performing at a cookout or whatever. Like you know what I'm saying? Like there's certain shit you touching, certain shit you not.
That's a fact. That's a
Facts.
big fact.
Yeah, for sure.
Partially agree.
Jay don't care.
I partially agree.
Okay.
Why?
Why don't
I
you
just-
agree?
He
Pop
heard
it.
all our
Pop
points.
it. I
Now
really
he
want to hear you
kinda,
pop
know
your
what I'm saying?
shit. Like,
I mean personally, in my artist days, I just make what I fucking feel like making. Like I'm never gonna go there and be like, yo, I have an intention on making an anthem or an intention on making a hit record. If it happens to be one, then great. Like for Kendrick Lamar, for example, I always say like Swimming Pool is one of his first hit records, right? Swimming Pools is not meant to be a hit record. Like you really listen to Swimming Pools, that's not a song that I'm pretty sure Kendrick Lamar went to the studio and was like, nah, this is about to be one of them ones.
But
He's a
I'm
weird
pretty
I
sure.
feel you, though.
I
But
I feel you, though.
I agree with that, but
I
I'm pretty
agree.
sure that when Kendrick Lamar was like recording Swimming Pools, bro, I'm pretty sure he knew that shit was a hit and it could go in certain places.
right? You
That's
know
a
when
fact.
when the song finished
I
and
don't
you
think so.
listening to
Only
it, and
because
it's like,
that-
oh yeah,
like,
this
even
is
nigga,
flat.
bro,
Like,
you
Even
said-
at the
you
time,
said
it didn't even sound like a traditional hit.
You said, I'm not even gonna hold you. That whole album that he came out with, Good Kid, Mad City, didn't sound like a traditional album.
but it
to
was
be
it for
completely
the times
honest.
that it came
If it
out
did.
though.
Whatever year that was.
said what?
That shit was hard.
What
man.
you mean?
That shit
shit
was hard. Like I said, for the times it
Kendrick's
came
album sound
out,
like traditional
bro.
albums
yeah,
if you
that
think
shit
about it.
went crazy.
It was a well sequenced storytelling album. Why wouldn't people be invested in that?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that it's gonna slap in certain aspects because like swimming
Murder.
pools, like you said, swimming pools was ringing off in the clubs too. You get what I'm saying? It was just a hit.
Yeah.
Like it's the same thing
It's-
as
wait, is
Don't.
that song,
You think
Ali?
Don't was getting with Bryson Tiller, Don't was getting spun everywhere because it was a fucking hit.
That I
Like,
agree.
That's a fact.
You feel me? So like it's like and like
But
I'm pretty
Trap
sure
Soul produced to like low key have that sound. Like you can hear what songs can be played in
Trap
clubs.
Soul was not produced to be played in the club. Get the fuck out of here.
Are you talking about Trap Soul? That's
You
like
hear the beat of Sorry Not Sorry and you don't think that would never be played in no
70s
club?
club.
Don't was a club banger, bro. Don't was supposed to be a club banger.
I might not say don't, but there is other shits on there like Rambo,
Yeah,
like
facts.
Sorry Not Sorry. He did
Rambo.
have joints on there that yes, absolutely ring off in the club.
Yeah, facts,
honestly,
of course.
nah. Like just based off of who he knew, it don't even matter what he made. That shit was going
That
off
shit
in the
was
club
hard,
because
that's
he
a
was
fact.
fucking with Drake and them, even though he declined the opportunity that he got. But regardless of what the fuck it was, they was gonna play it out so much that people was gonna fuck with it anyway.
It was just a hit. So that's just what it was. But I feel like when he was recording those, I think like he intentionally said like, yo,
One
this
mic,
is for
one
the
mic.
club, this is for what it is. Do I think my fault? No
Stop
freaky, no
doing
freaky,
that.
y'all. Do I think he intentionally recorded that like it's gonna ring off in the club? No, but he knew that he was recording a fucking hit. You get what I'm saying? A hit is a hit wherever it is. It doesn't matter.
I personally feel like
I
as
know,
an
I
artist, anytime I go in the studio,
Bro,
it's a hit.
Like,
Like,
Uncle Murder makes something
that's the
every
only time
year
you
that
wanna
people
have,
want to
too.
listen to, but like we know
I
it's
feel
not
like-
gonna be a hit that we playing in the club and shit
but-
every year though. You know
but
what I'm
Uncle
saying?
Murder is going in there intentionally.
He's
like normally
storytelling.
he's
You know what
doing.
I'm saying?
There's like going back to the creative process and the intention behind records. There's records like let's take Not Like Us. You got Kendrick in the heat of a moment in the battle. He's going into the studio to kill niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
like
that's a fact,
you like that's the intention there. Every time you go into the studio, it's gonna be different. Of course, you
I feel
wanna
like that was
remain
more
open.
intentional though.
Right.
It definitely
I
was
feel like that was
intentional.
more intentional.
I like us
Not even on a battle.
It
shit.
was
I
intentional.
feel like it was more intentional to like. I feel like
To beat Drake at his own game. That's at least what I think.
Honestly,
Pretty
and,
much.
and
But
then,
it
and then not only
annoyed
that,
me.
but rep his region.
But he
of in that, you know what I'm saying? Because
Can I talk
just
about
off the
that,
beat that
y'all?
he went on.
He didn't box himself
represent.
in too, because it's easy. Like, I'm gonna just go and I'm gonna just win the battle. He said, "Nah, I'm gonna look at the box. I'm gonna go outside of the box. I'm gonna be like you said, beat him at his own game. I'm gonna
Listen,
talk
I know
culture.
there be a
I'm
lot
gonna
of
talk-
shit going on
united
behind the
people through that
scenes.
You know what I'm saying?
But for Kendrick to come out after not hearing him for so long, that's not what I wanted. I didn't want to see him in any type of beef. Like, I don't know. I just thought it was corny.
But
he needed
And
that,
how
though.
it
It's on
came
some
out.
man shit.
He
Like,
needed that.
you can't be getting
What?
punched
I
around
think
and
it
shit
was
so
corny.
for so long.
I think it was corny. No. You
Where you
come
from?
out with
Nah,
some
that nigga
beef.
gotta fight back.
Must be it was giving PR stunt. It was giving what's
Excuse me,
really
hold
going
on.
on behind
I
the
got so many
scenes.
questions right now.
What?
What?
How tapped in are you to hip hop?
Right,
Yeah,
you're
like,
supposed to be
what you
asking the
mean?
questions, sir.
I'm about to.
That
right
wasn't.
now.
That wasn't. That's been something that's
stating
been
my
brewing for
opinion.
years.
Facts.
Yeah,
That's been
what you
around
mean?
for
That's
lingering.
been that was brewing for years.
Yeah,
Every
but
time
just like
Kendrick-
the timing that for me, as a Kendrick fan, because I've been listening to Kendrick since I've been in middle school.
I don't think you have.
No, I have. You're not going to tell me what I have and have not been listening to. So let's start there. I'm sorry. What's your name again?
Jay.
Right,
Wow.
Jay.
I'm
Yes,
dead.
we're not going to do that. But like I was saying, for me personally, to not hear from Kendrick in a while, and then him just coming out swinging with beef, it seems problematic. Period.
So
But inform me on what's tea, so I can know the tea.
BT Hip Hop Cypher.
Yeah, I'm about to
Okay.
say
Yeah,
like
like,
it's been that's been brewing for years. That's
Tuck
been
the sensitive
like, all
rapper
of that,
back in
yeah.
his pajama clothes.
Come on now.
Ha ha.
But if you think
Jay,
about
such
it,
a troll.
that's been brewing for years. But even in that though, like They Not Like Us didn't surprise me. I'm gonna be honest. It's been a while since Kendrick's been in that bag. I feel like I've said it multiple times. I'm not gonna lie, and people might like pack me up for this, bro. But like, Good Kid, Mad City is my favorite project from him. Only because it was so Cali. It was so
Oh my
Cali. It was so like it was just raw,
I
rough,
stand
rugged.
by that.
The other shit where he was like, where people would say like he was trying to free the slaves and shit. I didn't like when he like switched over to that side. Like the bag that he's in now is something that I thought he was gonna hit niggas with after Good Kid, Mad City. To be completely honest, like the album that he just dropped, I thought that was gonna be his second joint.
You know what the biggest thing is with Kendrick? I think
be
it's
honest.
because I think obviously Kendrick's a conscious rapper at the end of the day, right? I feel
sure,
like
for
when he
sure,
first
for
came
sure.
out, he wanted to get those messages across with
Yeah.
obviously albums like Section 80, Good Kid,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Pimp a Butterfly.
Yeah.
But once now I got all my conscious shit out, now it's time to pop my shit.
Yeah,
And that's when you get the because even
fight
damn,
back.
But I never doubted him from doing that though.
That's what I'm
That's why
saying.
it was like it wasn't a surprise to me. I was like, yo, my nigga, you here? I've been waiting for this one.
because even Cole's
Like,
in the
shit was
same back.
it
crazy.
came at the perfect time though.
At-
Like if this
did,
would have
did.
came then, it wouldn't have been received as it would have been or how it's being received
Facts,
now.
facts.
You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, it's like I forgot who.
But
said
let's
it.
not also negate the fact that everybody's been waiting for Drake to get packed up though.
Not me.
Like you get what I'm saying? I'm a Drake fan.
Jimmy, I
I'm a
love
Drake fan.
you.
I'm a Drake
You
fan,
gotta-
but like everyone's been hating on a light skinned nigga.
He
Like,
makes
yo,
sense, but
I'm
he's a
waiting for
bitch-ass
him
nigga.
because he's been so
killing.
successful. He's been killing. So like
Right.
niggas is like, yo, I'm waiting
Don't
for a
hate
nigga
the
to
player, hate
just
I
the
mean, I'm not gonna lie.
game.
I give Drake his props because for as much people say Drake is not hip hop in a sense
makes
sometimes.
hits.
He,
That's
he
cap.
very much is very battle tested, and Drake low key does come outside every single time somebody says his name.
I don't know. Every time like somebody says that Drake's not hip hop, I literally look at them like they're retarded. To be honest,
Drake is
Drake
hip hop.
definitely
definitely, I feel like he's hip hop, bro. I feel like he's definitely hip hop.
Best
What he
I
was
ever
supposed to
had.
do as
Drake
an-
is hip hop. Whether
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck if he wrote it or not.
He's just like a light skinned nigga though. That's the only thing. Like,
I
he
don't
just-
give a
that
fuck.
shit's like-
I'm dead.
And that's
I
why
love
he
Drake
gets the
so much
most
because
hate.
I was watching my siblings. I was born in 2000. My 1990 siblings had me watching Degrassi and shit. So I
never watched
fell in love with
Degrassi.
Jimmy.
never really watched
And when I seen Jimmy come out and start rapping, I was always a fan. So
I mean,
shout
I think
out to Drake.
I think Drake is a good artist, but that's why even shit like that is why low key we all have a disconnect to him. You ain't about to listen to your struggle stories when you watch you on fucking Nickelodeon.
that's the thing. though.
what was
Like,
it
I'm
on?
listening
I'll
to
be
you.
honest, that's a fact. But I will say this, just as an artist, like myself, I appreciate the way he approaches tracks, period. Like, you know what I'm saying? Whether he's writing on them, whether he has writers, any of that. Like, he does what he's supposed to do,
The
how he's
structure.
supposed to do it, bro.
Yes.
Like, that shit is like every time.
Yes.
And I'm not going to lie, bro.
And
Everyone got writers. I don't care what nobody says.
do.
Everybody
At this
got
point
fucking
in his
writers,
career,
bro.
of course, you got to
there's nothing-
collab. That's what keeps
honestly,
the business
there's
going.
nothing wrong with that. Like, there's nothing wrong
It's
with that.
art.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Even his first album when he worked with Alicia Keys.
Not underground artists like me, man.
Listen.
As a MC,
What?
the only thing that I'm giving you credit for, if y'all collabing on hooks and bridges, nobody should have any say in your verses.
Nah, that's
Period.
a fact.
I keep it a buck. It depends on what lane you in.
that's a
I'm not
fact.
gonna lie.
So
I
like,
write
am
all
I
my
gonna
own
sit
shit.
here and say that Drake is like one of the best rappers alive ever? No, because he obviously doesn't write his own shit. So like, I don't.
Men
am I
lie,
gonna put
women
him,
lie, but
am
them
I gonna
numbers
put him?
don't lie.
Am I gonna put? I mean, I'm gonna be honest.
definitely
I'm gonna be
lie.
honest.
But we're
I'm
gonna
gonna be
get to that.
honest. Yeah, numbers definitely lie. But what I'm saying is, I'm not. Am I gonna put a Drake catalog up against a Kiss catalog and be like, yo, he's a rapper like Kiss? Fuck no, I'm not gonna do that shit. You get what I'm saying?
It's
That's
a
two
different
different. That's two different. That's two different
generation,
shits.
That's why I give
two different
listen,
shits.
Who know what Drake really wrote and didn't write though?
I give credit where it's due. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's
Yeah.
obviously a skill to be a good songwriter. I said it, shout out my son Busy Belling and Gita. I said it on the episode. Jadakiss has no classic album. Say it right now. He doesn't. I know people gonna say Kiss of
I
Death.
mean, but
Go
you
back
see
and
the
listen to that album.
stature
Jada's
between
like,
Drake and
fucking dope.
Jadakiss, right?
Ooh,
I
you
feel like
wild.
top
He's still.
five is-
Yeah, I don't know about that
No,
one.
there's
though.
nothing against like his actual talent, but as
know
far
I don't
as
know about that one,
popularity,
bro. Man,
popularity, Drake got it in the
That one,
bag.
Gango.
Drake's coins
And
are
I
bigger than
reiterate, low
Jadakiss.
key. I know it's recency bias, so obviously you watch that Dipset shit. We watched what Jadakiss did. Low key, if you go to their catalog, Styles P is the best member of the Locks. Facts.
What you mean though? Like in what sense, gang?
In all of the sense, lyrically, content, and definitely albums and discography, Styles P is the best member of the Locks.
Let me get what you're smoking, my brother.
All right. You guys said the same thing to me when you sat on the couch.
Nah, I'm not
Styles P
gonna
is the
lie.
best
I'm
member
not
of the
gonna lie.
but
I
this
definitely
is-
understand your sentiments in it though, but like it's hands down Jadakiss, bro. That nigga is their LeBron. You're wildin'. Like, and it's like you're wildin', bro.
Don't got a classic album.
You going
You're
with Scotty
wildin',
pimping
bro.
over Brown right
You're
now,
wildin',
gang.
Gango.
Ladies
Like,
and
you're
gentlemen,
bugging.
gangsters and gentlemen,
Disrespect
Styles.
Styles, bro.
And then not even on that, not even outside of that, bro. The reason why he is their star, bro, because not only is he writing hits for him and like the Locks, bro, he's going outside and writing hits for everyone else. Like he's on the billboards as a writer, nigga. Like that nigga's wildin', bro. He's their LeBron, bro. You're
He's their
crazy.
LeBron.
He does everything. He literally
And you
does.
know the writer's
he
the strongest.
He carried that shit. Even if you look at
Can
the
be the
battle
strongest
of them,
role
and-
at times.
if you look at the battle that shit of them and Dipset, bro, he carried that shit, bro. And the reason why they won was because they performed together.
That's a fact.
Literally.
He's a
But
dick
who was the
pussy.
ringleader, though?
Y'all neighbors.
I mean,
He's
even to that
wild
though,
on
I don't even know
This
why
is crazy,
people.
nigga.
I don't know why people even thought that it was gonna be like kind of a fight.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm a Dipset fan, and I'm not
I'm a
gonna lie.
Dipset
I'm a
fan,
like a heavy Dipset fan. I'm not gonna lie. So they outperformed them, but Dipset did not perform the shits they were supposed to perform.
But
To be completely honest,
low key, Cameron is their LeBron, and they don't. Joel Santana is low key the weak link out of there. That's why.
got
I don't think so.
fucking-
I just don't think. I just don't think that they performed the right shit.
Bro,
There was
of course
no-
he's the weakest
bro, there
fucking
was-
lane.
nah, bro,
Yeah.
But you gotta think of it like this, though.
Nah,
like,
bro.
What if he pull out the 40 and I pull out the 4/5? You feel me? Like
Nah.
they you know you can't do that.
Nah,
And
but
Bella
they
got
didn't.
tracked
I
by
feel like
Chrissy.
they
They
didn't
the weakest
perform the right
couple. They
shits.
the weakest everything.
I feel like when
been
you talk about teams, you know, and even lineups when it comes to shows, you know, like Goats Only, you know, a musical experience,
Only goes
December
to-
29th.
Right, get back
You
to
know what I'm
Goats
saying?
Only shit. I
We
almost
can
forgot.
sit and decipher other niggas' careers,
That's a fact.
you know,
Goats
all
Only.
night. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to like teams and unity and you know everybody a part of something, everybody you know has to be able to hold their own weight. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? Like yes, you may have that one person that's the lead and
Yeah.
whatever it is, but guess what? If that person can't show up, it's not. You shouldn't be scraping and scrounging and scrambling trying to figure out who's gonna take that spot. Like,
Yeah,
it should
right.
just be automatic.
And that's the reason why. And that's the reason why I felt like Dipset dropped the ball, only because they did not perform the joints that they were supposed to. Like you had fans of each person, Jim Jones, Cam, and Joel's. Like Joel's didn't perform anything from I Can't Feel My Face. You feel me?
No,
From
real
his
shit.
Lil Wayne and his era of his run.
A lot of,
you know what I'm saying?
A
Shit
lot
like
of versus
that.
lineups end up losing because they just they're
They didn't perform it the right way. They
Song
didn't.
lineup.
Their lineup was like not good, bro. Like they didn't perform the right songs. And in a verses like that, bro, you have to perform the right songs, bro. You might have a hit, but this other shit that was on your mixtape is gonna slap way more because that's what you're going. That's the lane that you're in right now.
You need
You
the
also
verses
got to
back
think
in
too.
the
It's a
night.
live show. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? You got a crowd. There's
Exactly.
things to consider. You know
Them
what I mean?
niggas-
So this is why what I did with y'all, and you know, shout out to all the other artists too that's performing on the 29th. You know, being that this is like the pilot show in a sense, not in a sense it is. I was really specific with one, who performed on that stage, two, the music that was performed on that stage, and three, the order. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of different factors. So kind of, you know, bridging the gap and transitioning, you know, moving forward into kind of how this all came about. Shout out to Tori, Tori Thomas. Shout out to Rhythm. You know what I'm saying? So earlier in the day, on the 29th, we're doing a brunch/day party. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody.
Actually trying to get a drink before the show.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of things going on that day.
It's a big
you know
rock.
what I mean?
Oh, yeah,
So initially I got the call to DJ, and then you know Swaggy had hit me. He's like, "Yo, Tori's letting us rock out. We know we got the spot for the day. Boom, boom. I want to do a show, right? Cool. Let's do it." We all jump on the phone. We go conference call. Boom, boom. We lay it out. Tori's just like, "Yo, all right, it's on you," but I respect, one, the opportunity, and we definitely appreciate the opportunity in the alley to do this. But it takes a lot to really just say, hey, go ahead and rock out and don't fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, that's what it was. And it's cool because, one, that allowed us to move how we moved when we started planning this. You know what I mean? Because we have a certain crowd that's here mixed with a certain or a certain generation that's here, mixed with a certain generation that's here. Right. How do we bridge the gap? You know what I mean? So that's what the whole, it was a little tough. I'm not gonna front because, his network of artists, my network of artists, it's like, okay, how do we, really curate and make this flawless? You know what I mean? And that's what we accomplished. You know what I mean? So,
So who's the headliner of the show?
Swaggy G's.
Swaggy G's, man.
Swaggy G's. You know what I'm saying?
Who's closing the show?
You gotta pull up. You gotta pull up.
The headliner's not closing?
We don't know.
We gonna know.
We don't know.
You might, you know what I'm saying?
He might start off
know.
the show. You know what I'm saying?
Huh?
Gotta pull up to see, man. December 29th.
That confused me too.
Okay, listen,
I know it's gonna be a good vibe.
We in the time
Definitely.
now. We in the time now where one is no rules. Everything is.
I'm not gonna lie. I'll
unorthodox.
either want to start or end the show because me, I have the energy just to perform.
You just got a
You
lot
do.
of
You
demand
gotta-
for that.
Yo, diva.
You got a lot of demand.
Diva.
I love it.
Mwah.
Big diva,
No
bro.
bars.
Love it.
Yes,
Young Mariah.
I would like
Big
to.
diva.
Young
Get the
Mariah.
females
Y'all know
ready
Mariah
early.
carries the Aries like me.
Big diva.
It makes sense.
Oh, you an Aries?
You performed before?
I'm an Aries too.
Plenty of times.
fire.
I'm an artist. I love to perform. I don't like to do them little showcases he was talking about. I like big stages, I like
shit.
experiences.
You're a March Aries
Venus.
or a April?
I'm March 22nd.
All right, bet.
So
What's
you
your
frowning-
sign?
So are you frowning upon any
Aries.
stage that might...
Twin.
Are you frowning upon any stage that will possibly give you publicity? Whether small or large?
No, not at all.
Are you
What
too
I
good for
don't
20
like,
people crowds?
no, I'm too good for those fake ass opportunities that people be hitting my phone with the fake, Hot 97 is gonna be there, 97.1. Suck.
Goats only, man. I'm trying to give y'all
I'm sorry, y'all.
We
I'm
tryna
from New
give y'all
York.
an experience,
I'm
man.
just a girl.
I'll perform
y'all
wherever.
an
It don't matter.
experience.
I feel like you should perform wherever.
Listen,
as long
I
as you
open
don't,
for Trey
as long
Songz,
as you really
honey.
don't have to
I
pay.
open for Trey Songz, honey. Listen, the price has been went up. Okay. Mwah.
Of course,
No
there's
bars.
levels to what you do in anybody's career. You know what I mean. But at the same time, you do kind of have to filter out certain things because it's easy to get caught up in the cycle and be here and be here and be here, but still remain here. You know what I
Right.
mean. So it's like yes, we want to and I this is what I tell artists that I work with. We want to consider everything, but it's got to make sense at the end of the day. You know what I
Gotta
mean?
make sense.
So if you going into it with the intention of like, yo, this is just a workout. I got some new records. I want to test the crowd with. Okay, cool. You may want to go there. You know what I mean? But if it's just like, yo, I need this to be my big one, or I need, you know what I'm saying? I need to level up where I feel like, I'm of this stature or of this value now. It's just like you may not go there just then. You know what I mean?
That's a
Like
fact.
it's just all
Right.
gotta make sense.
I will
Right,
just say
right.
this: you just never know who's going to be in that crowd.
That's literally
never
why
know,
you're
man.
supposed
Pull
to
up
perform.
December
Who's going to
29th.
recognize you
Never
from
know.
what? So
Bro, it's the same thing,
Me
bro.
personally, I wouldn't say the whole. You don't act like you too good to perform anywhere.
Ever, bro.
The thing is, too,
Ever.
a lot of people, like, a lot of artists never perform, feel me? Like, I recently did my first performance probably, like, 2 years ago, whatever. Feel me? Some little shit, whatever. It was actually in Tori's old spot. I forgot who did it. I don't know if it might have been, I don't know, whoever, but a lot of people, when they first perform and shit, like, even when they don't first perform, got experience, they come out the stage, yo, my name is this, that, I'm from here. Niggas don't want to hear that shit. perform and then let the crowd curate that, you know what I'm trying to say?
Right.
Then let them, you know what I'm trying to say? That should be like...
If you hot enough,
Listen, y'all, I want to tell y'all, my first performance for real, I flew out to Atlanta for Too Hot Radio. They was having a cypher. They was promoting this BT weekend. We lit. There's going to be this, that, and the third person there. And when I got there, it just was nothing what I was expecting. We was in some little ass fucking bar. There was, but it was really a cypher going on. They put everybody in groups. And, when they called your group, you had to go and shit. But, it just wasn't what I was expecting. But the people that I met there, I've seen them in other settings later down the line. So it let me know, damn, you know what? As much as I thought that shit was so whack that we was in that tiny-ass motherfucking bar, even though I killed that shit, it was worth it. Because now, look, I was meant to meet that person, and they already familiar with my face and what I could do. So it was
whatever
cool.
situation.
But I agree, you shouldn't sleep on certain opportunities.
Whatever situation that you're in, you always want to make it worth it. You know what I mean? You might have expectations of one thing and then be faced with another. But it's just okay, I'm here now, so, we're going to make it make sense. We're going to make it worth it. But, the reason why I say, you kind of have to filter out certain things. Yes, you never know who's going to be in the crowd, right? But if you're if your goal is to climb the ladder, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing and expecting a different result. You know what I mean? So you kind of have to diversify yourself. You kind of have to filter out. Let me ask the questions. Let me dive deep and see who's throwing this. What has this person done? You know what I mean? You kind of have to consider both sides in a sense. It's you never know who might be there, but guess what? Do I still want to be looked at as the same artist that I was looked at 3 years, 3 years ago? Or do I want to be looked at differently? You know what I mean? So it's you kind of have to, consider both sides.
You done with your politically correct answers?
I'm dead.
This is who I am, baby. AliTheGreatest.
Jay is an asshole, bro.
Just asking.
That just means I'm doing something right. I appreciate it, my brother.
Crying.
Oh my God.
All right. I'll say that. I just have so many things to say. I don't even know what to begin.
Man, let's hear it.
Pop your shit, Jay.
All right.
Shit.
One, and to your take, where did you expect to start performing at? You thought you was about to go from here to the Barclays?
Yeah.
Just about.
That's
It could happen. I seen some shit happen, man.
It's possible though.
We've seen it happen.
I appreciate the ambition.
It's more
We've
so
seen
just
it happen.
It's more so just about the expectations that I had prior to coming, and having to have certain realizations when I get there, but also learning that those same settings aren't not beneficial. Things can grow.
No, she said aren't not.
That aren't.
So like it was worth it. It was worth it at the end of the day, even if it didn't meet up.
Damn, Jay, you gotta clean your ears out.
Nah, he's just ready. He's just ready. He's just ready to pack niggas up.
We ready.
He's just ready to pack niggas up, bro.
What's your sign?
He's just ready to pack niggas
I'm a
up.
Taurus / Gemini. I'm a cuss.
He's ready to just pack niggas up.
I just have questions. That's
cool, though.
This is a former artist we talking to.
Anyway.
That's why. Oh,
dead.
God.
And then to him,
let that airy ass couch sit over there.
I'm crying.
And we gonna be cool over here. No shit.
He's just ready to pack niggas up.
And then just to the comment of the whole performing anything makes sense. At the end of the day, if niggas don't know you, who are you to dictate where you should perform at and not perform at?
I agree.
Nobody is famous.
When you constantly do events that you know already don't make sense and you're not getting anything from the event and you already seen BB and CC at the last event, that's when you know it's not beneficial. You're made for something bigger. No
I don't
shade.
agree with that though.
No shade. These niggas, like you said, these niggas just be like $20 to perform, $30 to perform, and there don't be shit there.
I'll be honest,
before you say that. You know why? You know why I feel like I'm only a heavy proponent on this right now because of the platform that I've built. A lot of y'all same people that are hitting me up to be on this platform now, I was in them shows. Those little dingy ass 10 people shows. Yeah. And now that I'm in a position like this, I'm actually reaching out. But guess what? Or the same people starting to reach out to me. And now it's like I have that position to be like, I know who actually is a down to earth artist that actually cares about shit like that versus a person. Not no shade, but like yourself, that's like y'all feel like I was too good for that.
It's not that I feel like I'm too good. It's how can I feel like I'm too good if I done it?
Go ahead, get your bars like you said.
How can I feel like I'm too good if I done it?
Trey Songz, she
I feel like
opened up to Trey Songz, my nigga.
But here's the thing, it's the same.
I never done those little ground shows, I would have never made it to opening up for Trey Songz. So there's no way I feel like I'm too good. But when you know, you'll do better. That's all that's.
I'm here.
I feel like
it's the same for you,
I'm
though.
gonna be honest though. So like if we really talk about it, bro, like I done been in rooms with like them ones. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm not. So hold on. No, let me get this off. You know what I'm saying? So I done been in them rooms with them ones, like people that like people aspire to be next to you. You get what I'm saying? And like I'll guarantee you, and I'll tell you that like what they will tell you is there was those 10 people concerts or whatever who they opened up for where they were probably a better artist than the person they was opening up for. You get what I'm saying? They still did them shits. You know what I'm saying? Like, have I done multiple performances? Nah, but I've done enough to where it's like, nigga, every performance that you go to, bro, that's you gotta step. You get what I'm saying? It doesn't matter if there's 10 people there. It don't matter if there's 50,000, bro. Absolutely. And then like I come from a background of sports, bro. Like, nigga, you throw a basketball on a court, bro. I don't give a fuck if LeBron's in the stands. I don't care if it's 4-year-olds watching, nigga. I'm dropping 30. It don't. You get what I'm saying? Like it don't matter.
About to say the same.
It don't matter, bro. Like it don't matter.
KD's in the league when he went to the Rucker, what he did.
It is what it is, bro. The only thing that I don't agree on is like if I gotta pay you to perform, you're bugging.
Nah, do be some people ahead of themselves.
That's the shit that is not.
I would have a problem with
and this is why I don't like the word showcase because that's what showcases are 90% of the times. Yo, pay this $150, $200, boom, boom, and don't get me wrong, they serve a purpose.
It's cool to network, but fuck all that shit.
If you're 5-6 years in and you're still on that route, something isn't clicking.
We don't want to see you showcase.
But here's the thing: it's the mindset too. If you allow yourself to be stuck in that mindset of the repetitious, the insanity mindset. Yeah. There's only but so far you're gonna go. Yeah. It's like when you filter out guests for your podcast, you're gonna, okay, like you said, what have you done? How it's an equal exchange. What value are you giving me? I'm giving you value. You've built this platform, right? So what value what's the value exchange? It's got to make sense because if it doesn't make sense for you, and it only makes sense for them, it's imbalance. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but also too, that's what I'm saying. It's a scale of what you deem valuable. For me personally, I'll take a nobody as long as you can make great for conversation.
Not facts, and that's because of the platform that you got. That's because of the platform that you have. You got a podcast. It makes sense. That makes mad sense, bro. Like, that's real shit, bro. Like, because like if you can get a nigga that's from the Vern or from the 9, bro, that has a better conversation than someone that's won a Grammy, bro. I do the same shit, bro.
I mean, there is niggas from the town that has reached out, and like I said, I have zero interest.
It'd be some people who hit me up for features that be like, nah,
it's just a platform that the nigga got, bro. It's like, bro, if you're gonna have a boring conversation, I'm
gonna keep it a stack. Behind the line, everyone I reach out to is because I'm probably interested in your music. Yeah. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it because at the end of the day, I understand all artists need a platform to go talk their shit, but at the same time, why would you want somebody to interview you that doesn't care about your music? I'm keeping it a stack. So if you want to be on this so badly, then yeah, it's gonna be a payola thing where it's like, all right, if you're forcing me to talk to you, then you may as well give me some bread. But if I reach out to you, it's because I'm actually genuinely interested in your music and I would like to actually talk to you.
Facts.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna sugarcoat it because then it's just gonna be a trash interview to both of us. You're probably not gonna like it because I'm gonna talk the way I'm talking now. I'm probably gonna shit on your music the entire time.
So wait, you're talking the way you're talking now because you don't fuck with us?
I don't.
Wait, clock that T. That fucking T. Who on the couch you don't fuck with? Who on the couch you don't fuck with though?
I haven't had to deep dive into any of y'all catalog because it's such a short notice thing.
What's the deep dive? Have you heard?
Me what you say, what you mean, and me what you say.
I've heard, like I said, bits and pieces. But like a deep dive in the catalog, no.
Have you heard a verse from all of us?
I didn't feel like homie was coming at us with any animosity.
Nah, I didn't think that either.
I think he was just speaking in general. Yeah, I was gonna say you're dead, bro. That's crazy.
I ain't gonna lie. That's not even the couch. There's a little bit of entitlement there. I don't like that.
But here's the thing. It's not for nothing though.
He's unpacking himself. I'm convinced though, no, for real. I'm convinced he's mad. I'm convinced he's mad because I didn't move to the middle of the couch.
But here's the thing
this whole time he been starting from the end. You didn't even ask me where I was from. I had to throw that in. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna lie. It just skipped a bunch of vibes that he was trying to set up. I ain't gonna lie. Nigga skipped a bunch of vibes he was trying to set up. He was trying to set up. Niggas is trying to talk their shit.
Everybody that's hitting that stage on the 29th has a sense of quote unquote entitlement because they've worked for it. They've put in the work. They've been doing this for X amount of time. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's kind of the reason why, again, the name is called Goats Only, because there's a certain aesthetic, there's a certain vibe, there's a certain level Like, respectfully, I don't want the artist that just started rapping yesterday. You know what I'm saying? I want someone that's like, nah, yo, I need to go put X amount of hours in the studio. I need to go and make sure this is right. I need to go and, to this location and get this exposure, go network here and understand, certain dynamic of what it is. You know what I mean? Because again, like I said, it's more than just the music. It's more than just making the music. You know what I mean? It's performing. It's the business behind it. It's the network. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of different factors when it comes to this, and it's all got to make sense.
I'm gonna definitely jump into this next this next topic. We'll start on your end of the couch. The do's and don'ts of performing. We'll start with you. I will say that before you even start, though, I don't want to hear nobody rapping over their own vocals. Then, all right, just put that out there.
I got this.
But yeah, do's and don'ts of performing.
I got this.
What are yours?
Do's and don'ts. My do's. I always make sure that I keep up with my breathing. So I'm just breathing through the next word, breathing through the next sentence, breathing through the next breath. A do, always look your best. Like, I don't give a fuck what it is. Just put that shit on. Like, I could be looking like one thing and then looking the greatest when I'm on stage. Another last do, I would say... Fuck that. I would say don't drink as much because I hate when I drink just like feeling a little too good. And then I gotta go on stage and it's like, damn, I'm breathing hard as shit. It's hot as fucking here. Fuck. I would say don't drink as much before getting on stage. Another don't wear I don't 7-inch heels for me. I'm just a girl. It's too fucking much for me. I think next time I would just go to like a 2-inch maybe so I could twerk a little better. I won't fly, be flying over and shit. But that's just about it, what I could think of on the top of my
Quinn,
head.
what about you, bro? Do's and don'ts of performing.
I would say do's, just make sure you read the room, read the crowd. I'm not even gonna lie, you can go on with a track list and shit like that, but the crowd that you thought you was setting up for isn't that, so you gotta be able to pivot on that. Sometimes you gotta bust a acapella just to get people's attention. You know what I'm saying? So I would say that's a do, just be able to read the room. Another do, another do is definitely like whatever your narrative is as far as your hits, like make sure you are actually pushing those. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you're performing that the right way. And then another do, I think that's probably it for the do's. As far as don'ts, like you said, don't drink too much. Like, you feel me? Know your limits for sure. Another don't. All right, so let's unpack it.
Talk about it.
Bro, I don't like when people go up there and start talking too much, bro. Shut the fuck up and perform. You get what I'm saying? Like, get to it. Like, if you're gonna have a little intro, whatever, like, do it. But, like, do it the right way. Because, like, niggas will go up there and, like, I could tell you're nervous, gang. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're gonna chat to me, like, make it like useful, like make it blend into your next song or something. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's
like,
funny because I never like my intro to be too much, but I always be thinking like, all right, let me not talk too much because then they're gonna see that I'm nervous.
Sometimes you don't even need an intro. The nigga already introduced you.
That's a fact.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's a fact.
The nigga already introduced you, gang. Like perform. And then another don't. I don't know. It depends on the type of artist you are, but like all of that, like, crowd activity, it's a certain way to go about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if some people got the charisma to do it and some people don't, you got to know who you are in order to do that.
Yeah, stop forcing niggas to turn their phone lights.
Nah, deadass, like, you know what I'm saying? Between that or like, you feel me? Like, wave your hand. Like, come on, gang. Like, you know what I'm saying? This ain't the 70s, gang.
Me personally, bro, I don't want to hear no fucking intros. I ain't gonna lie. Let's start it there. Because you could have an intro and come out here and your music might not back it up as hard as your intro did. You feel me? You said you was this and that, and your intro, you know what I'm trying to say? Your music wasn't it, you know what I'm saying? But fuck that intro shit, but feel me? Dudes, I feel like you should interact with females a lot. Feel me? Whether it's, you feel me, you reach out your hand to her real quick, or whatever, you feel me? Flashlights, you know, feel me? Females is the way to go with music, I feel like, you feel me?
That's a fact.
With the, know what I'm saying, even if you don't sing, just like females, have them in your video or whatever. But for the show, for me, interact with the female crowd.
Be a sausage fest at your show.
Come on, man.
Come on, you crazy, gang.
Just
See,
Quinn's
here's
on
the thing. Let me just talk
Quinn's
about
on
it
the
real
card,
quick.
gang.
Like I've been outside doing these events and these parties for the last couple of years, my brother. I haven't seen you at one of them. You know what I mean?
No shade, Jay.
I'm just saying.
No
I'm just saying.
My man's not even trying to take over work.
You see what I'm saying? He always shitting on shit.
But
you know
he
what I'm
also
saying?
said-
Let's just talk about the facts. You haven't been to one Coliseum party. We had
Talk it.
Coliseum
I don't
on.
party.
Talk it.
It's not about partying. You be
Talk it,
outside.
though.
You a part of
He
the
said,
culture,
I
right?
work.
I don't be outside.
You a part of the
Nah,
culture, though,
wait,
right?
Jay said people
Now,
hate
no,
me.
bro. You said that you don't. First of all,
How you a part of the culture, but
fucked
you're not
up-
of the
You
culture
fucked up once
and
you
in the
said you
culture.
don't even know nothing about White Plains like that, gang.
Straight like
you
that.
fucked
And
up
talk
right
about
there,
females,
man.
Straight, I'm
And
just
you
saying.
none?
You know what I'm saying? So we gotta talk about the facts before we talk about
the
it.
baddest.
You know
The
what I
nine
mean?
got the
I had
baddest
no
things.
reason to go north of where I was at. Until
Allegedly.
I was going to college.
Allegedly.
I mean, I'm not saying there's something wrong with it.
No,
I just didn't at the time. I just never seen it.
Just saying, it's not even just
You wasn't outside,
It's
though,
everywhere.
like,
It's,
at all.
it's,
You know
what
it's
I'm
like,
saying?
bro,
Like, you gotta-
like
you
up
gotta-
on this side, bro, like of like where you was, bro.
this
These
shit
It's
niggas from the
lit.
town. When I was in high school, nobody was ever like, "Yo, bro, we gotta go to White Plains." I've never
but
heard
you
that in
was-
my 4 years.
I ain't gonna lie though. I ain't gonna lie. There's a lot of
Niggas have never.
You know,
there's
being
like-
from New York,
though.
people don't just
Also-
think, "Oh, let me go to White Plains." For real, he's
Yeah,
right.
like bro,
you're right.
being out in the Bronx,
That's a
the
fact.
Manhattan,
I'll
niggas
be
never
honest,
said, "Yo, let's go to White Plains."
between
Just
y'all
driving
like
through.
between y'all trying to like bash the like White Plains
Yeah,
shit is
like-
crazy because like this side of the non is lit. Whether it be like vibes,
started
whether
a
it
lot
be
of shit.
females, whether it be whatever you want to, it's lit. So like
White
it's the same
Plains
way.
gives me knockoff Bronx.
We
That's
know
what
she
she
was
said.
That's how I know you've never been here. That's how I know she's never been up here.
No, I'm saying knock off Mount Vernon.
That's how.
Whoa, my
bro.
brother is
Nah.
square miles.
It's
We're
just
not
trolling.
gonna start
She's
shit.
trolling, y'all.
We're not gonna
She's
do
trolling,
that.
y'all.
We're not gonna
She's
do that.
trolling, y'all.
She's trolling.
That's
We're
how
not gonna
y'all,
do
you
that.
can't speak on this side because you've never been here.
That's a
You know what I'm
fact.
saying? So like that's just what it is, bro. But like my man's was saying, the Coliseum, all of that shit, like growing up, the Slater, everything like that, bro. It's been like that, bro.
Parties,
It's been like
all
that.
that.
Even like that whole era where like niggas was,
Galleria era.
even where niggas, the gal, bro. Even when niggas was
Gal,
dancing,
all
that
that
whole
shit.
dancing era, that Get Light era, bro. There was niggas from the Bronx, Slaughtery, all of them. Them niggas was pulling up here, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all of that shit was lit up here, bro. So, you feel me? You can't really bash shit
So
that
y'all
you
was
don't
cool.
know.
I don't
So
bash
basically,
it.
y'all was
I'm
cool.
just
Is
saying
what
I
y'all
didn't know.
saying.
No, you do.
We been lit, bro.
You
The
bash
nine
it.
is
cool.
been
You
lit.
going? You bash
It's
it.
been lit up here. It's been lit up
I
here,
like
bro.
White Plains.
It's
So
been
wait,
lit
you
up
was
here.
getting like too?
It's
Yeah,
been
You was
lit.
getting
You got a
like
taste
too?
of it. You got to
Yeah,
see when niggas was
yeah,
about.
I'm from New York. I'm from New York.
from New
Every New York nigga knows how to toe wop or at least like hit a little bad one or something.
Something.
Like, nigga,
Something.
every New York nigga know how to get right.
I
This
nigga-
nigga know how to get right.
You see?
Jay, you know how to shimmy?
Chill.
He from the Vern. That's that dude.
Yeah,
You know what's up.
And if you don't,
He definitely used to get
you know how to hype a nigga up. That dude.
And
You know
if
what
you
I'm saying?
don't know, now you
Back to what you
know,
said. I mean, like I
nigga.
said, I don't pop out often. I really don't. So,
Yeah, we
you know what I'm
know.
saying?
And that's
you know,
why, though.
But if you
gotta
do
be
know, gang,
outside,
but
if
understand
you know
though,
you
if
You're not
you
even trying to
do-
take off work for this shit.
So
You do
wait,
the podcast.
Jay, wait. Jay, you got a girlfriend?
Whoa.
You got a girlfriend?
Nah, no girl.
we gotta get you outside, man.
Now we're gonna get to it in a second. But here's the thing: if you did pop out and expose yourself to different areas and different settings and different, you would have a different perception. You know what I'm saying? Like you wouldn't be so
On a lot of
boxed
shit,
in
that's
on
a
what you
fact.
believe in. You would have different experiences. You would have different insight.
Oh, trust me, we go places, just not in this country. All right, we don't need to be going
Clock
to
that T.
We don't need to
Clock
go to
that
White.
T,
You don't need to go to
Jay.
White Plains.
I
All right,
heard
But
you.
is niggas
we can be by
I
ourselves.
heard
Not
that.
staying the
We can
night.
talk about
Is niggas in
overseas.
Thailand
We can
don't
talk
they
about,
know
you know
over
what I
here,
mean?
though?
But-
Is
I
niggas-
got your passport. Y'all ready?
But how does that relate to the culture here, though? That's what I'm
Alright.
trying to get
My
at.
passport has been stamped.
I'm just saying, niggas, you gotta be
Oh, you're
outside.
unimpressed.
Outside is more than New York.
But we're talking about the culture.
I
We're
got a
talking
song
about
called
what we're speaking
Unimpressed.
of. We're not talking about overseas.
You not
That,
throwing,
you know.
you just started throwing showcases right now. This is your debut.
That's not true.
That's
Debut is crazy.
Whoa.
Please.
Debut is crazy.
One mic.
One mic.
Yo, bro, I've known him. How long we known each other now? Probably like 5 years.
Maybe longer.
What am I dead? I never know him to throw any shows in the entire time I'm
this
man.
A
nigga's
bro.
vibe
been
in New
wildin',
York.
bro.
A vibe in New York.
Alright.
Hold on.
At the
Shout out to my
bodega.
brother PJ. A vibe in New York.
This nigga's been wild.
Summer of 2022. That
Oh
was
yeah,
the-
I remember that one.
Right.
Facts.
So that was the first official joint that we did. And what we did with that one was crazy. If you know about La Bodega in the Bronx, then you know.
Bodega.
You know what I'm saying?
this nigga's been
What is
wild.
it? 5,000 square
Five
feet.
piece
We
city.
sold out the joint. But here's the thing. We took club life, right? And we bridged the gap with artist life. So we had bottle service. We had hookahs. We had an open bar. We had food. You know what I'm saying? Goats only, we're gonna scale it and we're gonna grow to that. But a Vibe in New York, we jumped out the window and we was hella successful with that.
I ain't gonna lie, Jay.
That was on the
Okay.
GQ, man.
Like,
No
you
funny
speaking
shit.
on stuff that
If
you
you
know what I mean?
I'm not gonna lie. If you trying to pop out like Thursday
real,
through
clock that.
Sunday, bro.
What's going
If you hit
on?
Ali, bro, he got a vibe for you. I ain't gonna lie.
Mingles
Not
on
even
Friday.
on-
You know what I'm
Come on,
saying?
talk your shit,
Connecticut,
bro.
You want to talk about
Talk your
bridging
shit,
the gaps?
gang.
Connecticut Tuesdays.
Come
Shout out to
on, talk
Knees.
your
Shout
shit,
out to
gang.
Dice. Shout out to, bro, come on now.
Nah,
You know what I'm saying?
nah,
But here's the
he's
thing.
been
And we
throwing
spoke about
We got vibes every day of the
I'm
week.
not done.
been
We
throwing
spoke
shit.
about it before. You know what I'm saying?
throwing
Before I even started producing, I was DJing. College days.
Talk your
We
shit.
talking about outside of New York, right?
Talk your shit,
I'm just
gang.
saying, I've been doing this, brother.
That
You
nigga
gotta-
stayed at
you know what I'm
Sue's in
saying?
Mount Vernon.
Talk your shit.
Like, don't shit on what you don't know
Talk
about.
your
I
shit,
love that for
gang.
you, friend.
I know you do.
Yo, this nigga,
Because you know what
this
this is.
Yeah, this nigga's
Now he loves it.
I love that.
Now he loves it. Respectfully speaking. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a humble nigga, but you know what I'm saying? Don't speak on stuff you don't know about because we got a resume.
Them Libras need to be
I
checked,
didn't
damn
say.
it.
You know what I'm saying?
I didn't say I didn't know. When I first met this nigga, he was just a studio nigga.
No, you knew me as
That
just a
you knew
studio
him as
nigga.
Exactly, but I never be that. I only know you for that.
That's your fault.
It's like the
Your
other
fault. You wish
It's like,
you miss
yo,
greatness,
it's like
gang.
the other day with Dottie, he said the same shit. He was like, yo, you know I used to be an engineer? Nigga, how am I supposed to know that? I just know you as the nigga that talk shit on his
Nah, I
shit.
know
Here's the
that
thing.
was
Time that I
engineer.
know
You
you,
gotta
that's
lie.
what I know.
You
I'm
talk
not
to
gonna lie.
people. You talk to people. You
Yeah.
learn about them. You have those
Dotto,
conversations.
Nigga, Dotto was engineering for ASAP, man.
That's a fact.
Straight like that.
I'm saying, how would I know that
And
though?
Dotto's
He
my-
don't
I ain't know
you don't
that
say that
either.
out
So I'ma
loud.
t-
He do got
That's my
weird take
cousin.
on some
But
shit, but
either
he got
way,
real
though,
shit.
you
my whole
don't
cousin.
just
Legit.
assume the otherwise though.
I
You
don't
always-
assume. I'm just speaking on what I know you to do right now.
When I
Which
heard
is a
ASAP
sign.
Mob, I was
In the
thinking
same.
of
Not the
Black
same.
Zombies.
If I only seen you engineer, then I'm gonna assume you an
I'm
engineer,
wildin'.
nigga. What you mean?
But they was
man.
they was in
Make
that
beats
same
and
era
engineer.
though.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh,
but
man.
ASAP
Because
ASAP
that's the relationship that we
Niggas.
have first. Now, you know, and
Yeah.
even past that, this is it's expanded.
Dotto
As
got
you
a
say
great ear
now,
for
now
music.
that I
Ali
pop-
got a great ear for music.
Now that I pop out, I low-key only
I
pop out for
really
business
do.
purposes. The only reason I really be at these events now is for podcast purposes. Just to scout out new guests and see new people. And if it wasn't for that, if I was just still a
Networking.
9 to 5 nigga, I'm not coming outside
This
for these
nigga
things.
hates everything.
Straight
I'm
like
honest.
that.
Niggas just in
Them
the shower,
Libras
nigga.
came
You
out the
can't
pussy
change it.
mad. Fuck.
This nigga hates
Stay
Damn.
at Sue's in Mount Vernon.
Damn.
Before that shit closed.
Niggas said they want. If I gotta call out of work, that means I gotta lose a day's worth of pay to come see y'all niggas. No offense.
I mean,
I'm
listen.
saying it's like
It's
it
up
better
to
be
you.
worth it. That's all I'm saying.
It's up
It
to
better be
you.
worth
If you
it.
want to
Yo, you're
continue the
actors,
same
gang.
lane that you've
Yo,
been going
every
on
time
and
you-
being
Jay.
not informed
I like Jay.
and not of the
Actors.
culture and not being there, then so be it.
You don't
But if
wanna
wanna
witness
step
Let's
into
really
greatness.
the
start talking about
culture,
the do's and don'ts. I'm gonna come out the house. I'm gonna come out the crib. Hear a bunch of niggas rap over their vocals. Niggas stumbling over their words. A bunch of Zoss smoking the building.
Goats only, goats
Yo,
only, goats
first
only,
of all,
goats only.
first of all,
I'm gonna have some type of pasta spilled on my boots. I don't have time for none of this, bro. It's a lot going on. And don't get me started on places that don't even be having stages. So now I'm really not trying to be in a mosh pit full of niggas. I'm not a tall nigga. I can't even see over the crowd. There's a lot of reasons why I'm not stepping outside.
So then get there early, gang.
But here's the thing. I'm glad you brought that up because here's the thing. I thought about niggas like you when I started planning this. You understand what I'm saying? So
Oh,
I made sure the
wow.
venue had a stage. I made sure we had proper lighting. I made sure the sound system was A1. You know what I'm saying? I made sure that we have rehearsals. I made sure that everybody, like I said before, that hits the stage has done this before, that's seasoned. I made sure that vocals are dropped from records, so it's actually a show. I made sure that artists are paired together on sets that have records with other artists. You know what I'm saying? So it's not just who's next, who's next, who's that? No. This is a musical experience, something that Westchester and New York really has never really seen before. So I'm
needs.
sorry that your experiences from other things have been what it was. But if you want to open up and start to expand and, you know, have a different mindset and a different experience when it comes to stuff like this, I advise you to come to Goats Only. A musical
December
experience.
29th.
December 29th.
Get your tickets
Clap that
early
tea.
right now.
And let's make sure that's a clip.
Yo, the
Because that's going up first.
That's
glasses.
going on.
Yes, no, seriously.
Yo, the glasses have empty on his side, gang. You gotta open up. You heard?
Buzz.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't worry,
Simple
man.
as
We
that.
going.
Right, Buzz. Can we get a
Empty on his side.
Can I get a
Yeah.
refill?
Jay, you get me tight, bro. But I fuck with you. You like Dotto, bro. Like,
Nah,
but
Jay
Dotto
is-
never really
You
sit
see
at the
what I'm saying?
basement. He
You
never sit
funny.
at the
I
basement,
just
bro.
ask questions. That's all.
But
You
like,
might have
but
been
like,
hanging
I'ma
around
pour
Dot
a
too
little
long.
bit
I don't
and
know what's
funny.
going on.
I
It's
just
starting to
ask
rub off
questions.
on you.
he never said nothing bad,
You know
but
what
it
I
be
mean?
some takes on
Like,
some shit
come
like,
on.
I'm like, y'all niggas give me tight,
Active.
bro. I'm not gonna
Hold
lie.
on.
He's active.
I love it though. I love it though. I love it.
Some people need that criticism.
This
know what
is
I'm
the
saying?
biggest
What else you
trolling
got for us? Talk
podcast
to
I've
us. Talk
ever
to
been
us.
on. No
Ask
shade.
questions. All right.
Here, wait. Where's your cup?
I'm Gucci of that.
Where'd you go?
All right, let's not promote such things on this pod. Can we put those
that's a
bottles
fact. We're
down?
not getting,
Thank
we're
you
not
very
getting paid
much.
for
No free
Right.
promo. No free
Yeah,
promo.
so that'll be PG-13
My bad.
podcast.
This is
you know?
not PG-13.
Allegedly.
This is rated R, M,
dead.
X, all of the above.
It's rated triple
Everyone's gonna take Uber home and
XL.
get home safely today. Okay?
That part.
Anyway, so name some of the struggles of being an upcoming artist. We'll start with you.
One thing is like I feel like I'm better than a whole lot of niggas that's litter than me. You feel me? Or more lit than me at the time. You feel me? In my area, in Central New York, you could say. But that's one of the upcoming struggles but it's a reality to it that you have to, feel me, realize too. But at the same time, that's where your part comes in. Like how much work you gonna put in, how much money am I really gonna pay for, feel me, for promotion and to get a feature with this nigga so I can get on or to do this and that. You feel me? But we doing it the way I'm doing it though is like I'm doing it my own way. Like I said, I have my family. Everything is family oriented. You feel me? I have my family DJ. I know he can help me get a show and choreography. That however you put the word. You feel me? You know what I'm trying to say? But like shit like that. He from our block. We go together. I know he knows other people. So now I know Stormi, Blossum. You feel me? We might do something. I never know. Like you know what I'm saying? So that's a way to get your shit out there. But that's definitely a struggle though. Like shit like that. Like you feel like you're better than somebody and you can't. You know what I'm saying? Get where you need to go in the right time frame.
Valid.
Type shit. What about you, Quinn?
I feel like one of the biggest struggles as an upcoming artist is just like one, being able to balance like artist life from real life, just because like, you know, you gotta pay for so much, you gotta like, you know, just navigate like everyday life. And then I also feel like when it comes to like the budgeting, because you gotta have money behind this shit, bro. Because if you're not budgeting for your artistry, then it's like it's gonna be clipped for you. And that's like produce it, like getting a producer, getting an engineer, getting in the studio, just all of that. Like, so I feel like that's one of the biggest struggles for artists. And I feel like that's why like you see a lot of people that are now like recording themselves and shit like that. Shit ends up trash. And it's like you might have a fire ass nigga, bro, or a shorty that's like their music is fire, but you're not really gonna hear it because it shit sounds crunchy. You know what I'm saying? But they had to record themselves because they ain't, you feel me? They ain't have it. You know what I'm saying? They ain't have the resources. So that's one of the biggest things I say would be like biggest struggles.
What about you, Stormi?
Whole time in my head, I'm thinking money. Because everything costs fucking money. And if you don't got the money, nobody wants to do shit for you. If you don't got the money, you can't get studio time. If you don't got the money, you know, that's, and just building those relationships too. Nowadays, everybody wants to be compensated for their time. So my biggest struggle, and it's not even a struggle, but just to piggyback off of what he said, just having just a budget. If I had a certain type of budget, I know I could get this, that, and the third done. But with the money that I have and that I'm willing to invest on top of like bills and everything else that I have going on, that's the only struggle that I would say. But other than that, it won't be a struggle for too much longer. So
Yeah, I
it's
commend
okay.
upcoming rappers. Like I told you downstairs, you know, I can't see myself to keep throwing money just to be in the red for this magical dream that I would hope to have it one day.
I love this shit.
I
Money
feel
and
like
all that
it's
stuff.
not even about that.
I was gonna say though.
It's not even about that. It's about being an inspiration to people and actually like inspiring
People
others.
I'm not
keep
gonna
going.
lie, bro. So I gotta rewind it though, because like you were saying like on the red and shit like that, but like in your last podcast, it's the same thing as like you was last episode that I watched. You was speaking on like not wanting splits and shit like that, like you know what I'm saying, and everything like that. That's only because I did my research and shit. So it's like in the same breath you talk about like not being in the red and shit like that, but like those splits and shit like that, them shits really count depending on like what you doing with it. You get what I'm saying? And that's what we was talking about earlier in the podcast about being intentional about what you're doing, syncing, all of that and shit like that. You get what I'm saying? So like I feel you on the like not being in red and all of that and shit like that. But if you doing the proper work for what you're supposed to be doing and making time to do the business side of the shit, like you'll be able to see income from that. Like my own shorty, bro. My shorty is an artist, bro. You get what I'm saying? She gets paid off of performances that she do now. You get what I'm saying? Is she a big artist, a well-known artist, like as far as globally? No, but she's getting paid off of that shit. You get what I'm saying? There's
still counts.
Counts. There's people that I know. There's people that I know right now that are on a level that all three of us are on right now, and they're getting paid because their shit's in video games. Nigga, you get what I'm saying, bro?
Shit,
and that's just off of, like,
And
you
at
get what I'm
that
saying?
point, too,
So it's
I
like,
had to learn, bro, for real. And where I'm at right now is really really about that paperwork behind the scenes, though. Like, gotta have the paperwork right. Because you don't have to know. You don't have to be Instagram famous to be famous on your distributing app. Feel me? So that's where I'm at, and I really felt that. Because, for example, like, I literally just took one of my songs off of the market so I could be able to repitch it and do things like that and make sure like I'm getting paid as far as like me actually writing the song. Like, I felt that so hard.
And some people like also like, you know what I'm saying? Some people think like when you need management, like, and some people look at management in the wrong ways, you know what I'm saying? Like, as me first coming up as an artist, I'm not gonna lie, like, I was living in towns, all the old heads were showing me love, everybody in the towns, whatever. But I was like, boom, oh, y'all showing me all this love. What's up, y'all? What's up? Help me with this, you feel me? And it was looking at it money-wise, that's not how that shit work, you feel me? At all, you gotta, management will just help you get certain placement and with certain shit.
And really, we be doing that shit ourselves because we already be outside. Like, we already be in the same spaces. People who have told me, like, oh, I could get you here, I could get you there. How the fuck I met you here? So clearly, I have the same access as you do. Like,
real shit, though. That's a fact.
I think when it comes to, like, a struggle that I've seen just over the years with artists, period, but definitely on the up-and-coming scale, is being realistic. Like, and don't get me wrong, like, yes, dream, aim high, but at the same time, you want to be real. You know what I mean? Like, you're gonna go to the studio and fuck up. You're gonna go to the studio and it might not be your best work. But guess what? You have to go through that to get to your best work sometimes. You got to go through those mistakes and those, you know, fuck it moments and say, you know what I mean? Like, to get through that. Like, when I'm cooking up and making a beat, like, I mean, now it's a little different, but, you know, earlier on, it was just like, you know, and even still now sometimes, it'd be like, yo, this started off good.
That's a fact.
I don't know about it, but let me get through it so when I know the next one that I go do, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm faced with the same problem a second time and the third time, I know how to combat that versus the first time when I didn't. You know what I mean? So it's like being realistic and saying, and even kind of, you know, knowing when to go to the left or go to the right. You know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of the times where it's just, you know, yo, yeah, this is the one. And it's like, it might not be, but that's okay at the same time. You know what I mean? So, you know.
All right, I got one last topic before we close out. How do you guys feel about support from friends versus strangers?
Let's start with Quinn. Can we start with Quinn? I want to hear what you have to say, please.
I'm dead. I honestly, like, what do you mean by that question?
I was just about to say, to expound on it, what does support look like for, what does support look like as an artist? Let's start there. So if your friend were to support you as an artist, what would you like them to do?
I mean, like, that's like no brainer, bro. Stream my shit. Like, you feel me? Repost my shit, obviously. Like, you know, put people onto my shit. Just like, you know, be an advocate, bro. Like, jack my shit like it's yours. You know, no freaky, but yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
with the mic in his hand, fuck.
I know what you're saying,
but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like, you feel me? Like, support my shit like it's yours. If you a homie and you a friend, like a real friend, then, like, you know, you support the shit. But then in the same breath too, support from friends is hearing that shit that you don't want to hear, bro. If my shit is trash and you, like, because that's another thing, like you said, like, artists being realistic, you get what I'm saying? So, like, if you do got homies and friends, you get what I'm saying, that aren't reposting your shit, but they are close homies, bro, and you know that they love you to death, ask them niggas, bro, like, yo, why you ain't reposting my shit? Is it trash for real, though? Like, is it really trash? You get what I'm saying? And I feel like as those friends, that's real support. Yo, son, I think you should have did this on the hook. Yo, I think you should have said this instead of this. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like as an artist, we are sensitive about our shit, but we also got to be, like, realistic, like my man Ali said, you know what I'm saying? But as a friend, that I feel like that's real support. You know what I'm saying? Telling your homie, like, yo, this shit ain't it, gang. You know what I'm saying? I feel like
that's a lot of niggas this shit ain't it.
Nah, facts, bro. You know what I'm saying? I would love to hear that. Like, if you hear something from me and then be like, yo, that ain't it, like, tell me.
A lot of niggas,
you know what I'm saying? Tell me,
bro.
That's a fact.
You felt that.
But niggas gotta have thick skin too. You know what I'm saying?
That
so
part,
like, that's
not be sensitive.
But friends versus support
I don't
too.
care how big of an artist you are.
Nah,
your shit is trash. I'm gonna let you know it's trash.
That's a fact.
From here on out, no shade, Jay. I'm gonna carry that same fucking confidence because sometimes I hear my friends like, "Okay, bitch, you better."
Be a lot of dirt niggas around that a lot of people support, but Now I'm trying to say it's no shade. You know what I'm trying to. There be a lot of dirt niggas around that be on certain streams and podcasts and shit.
Even now, some people that are being hyped up who is dead ass trash. You know what I mean?
We gonna be the people to tell y'all.
But because they do the business right, they always gonna get their applause, which I'm applauding them as well.
That's a fact.
Like I said, marketing's a skill, man. I was actually watching an interview from Rome Streets. I don't know if anyone you ever heard of him. Rome Streets was saying, he was like, yo, if you know how to market your music, I don't care if it's trash. If you can market trash, you're nice.
That's a fact.
That's exactly what he said. He was like, all these nice niggas don't know how to market their shit.
Yo, I still be thinking like, yo, Doja Cat really got lit off a song called Moo.
Nah, Ice Spice is there too.
I breed a cow called Moo.
Time out. Are you saying Doja Cat is trash?
No, I'm not saying she's trash, but you have to think about how she. You really gotta know Doja Cat's story. She got lit off of that one video of her dressing up as a cow saying "moo."
I feel like that was intentional though.
It's intentional, but what a part of that has any type of artistic like excitement.
Sometimes you gotta break. Sometimes you gotta break that door down though, and you gotta be strategic.
But I'm just saying though, she got lit. She got lit off of something so simple and something that other people would consider trash.
Walking around with a grown ass
diaper on.
See, that's strategy. I knew the baby from catching the body in Walmart. I ain't heard about the baby with the diaper.
You know the baby.
South by Southwest, bro. He used to walk around with a diaper and like baby shit. Yeah.
See, I respect the hustle and shit, but like when it comes to certain shit, like niggas painting their nails, bro, like niggas walking around in a diaper. Niggas riding, niggas.
I just think niggas who paint their nails are
the wrong shit to get lit. You feel me? Not the hard work. So shout out to the hard working niggas. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie to a lot of them niggas' music be slapping though.
Like Kodak did a song with 6ix9ine and dissed him on the own shit. Like you feel me? Like
I'm talking about niggas that do those antics, bro, and shit like that. Like the baby did those antics, but his music was slapping.
The baby, it don't matter what the baby do. It don't matter what bitch he fuck. It don't matter what the baby do. His music is just it.
That's a fact.
Straight
up.
up.
It's strategy at the end of the day. It's just like, how do I get their attention? I got their attention. Okay, now.
Yeah, and now it's like,
but I'm not glorifying that at all for me because it's like, bro, do you have family in jail? Or you know somebody in jail? That nigga just ratted and gave somebody 12 years. That nigga can't see his kid again.
We're not sanctioning rats.
Like anything though. Like this nigga walking in diapers. My kid might be watching a baby. You feel me? I don't have no kids, you know what I'm saying? But my son might be watching a baby. You feel me? This grown ass man walking around in diapers. But he might be bumping his music. I'm not glorifying that shit. You feel me? Like it's certain. Like me, that's probably why I'm not lit. I would never go. I don't diss over
lit.
drill
We're
songs.
all lit. This is all the goals.
You find something that works for you.
I was gonna say, oh, you dapping me up? We lit. We lit, my nigga. Fuck is you talking about?
But like that's probably why we're not in certain places because like I'm not dissing. I'm not rap. I'm not doing this. I'm not. Feel me? Like.
But you find something that works for you though. You know what I mean?
That's
like
a fact.
It made sense for him. His name is The Baby. So how do I brand that and make that make sense?
I feel like it was smart.
But some niggas just gotta stick to the grind though. It's just my point. Like, yo, just stick to the regulars, watch what the GOATs did and do that.
Y'all, I wanna get back to Jay's question though. Like, I just feel like the best support comes from strangers because it's like, yo, I kind of like feel, I don't want to say insecure in a way about sharing my creativity with my family, but it's just like, yo, the energy I get from people who deadass don't know me versus y'all motherfuckers who have been in my life since the day I was born, it's just like, yo, it feels like y'all don't believe in me in a sense, but if you see me with a certain somebody or in a certain room, it's like, okay, bitch, you working. Why the fuck couldn't you have seen that when I hit you up the first time to come to my show and come and support me? It's like, damn, why doesn't my family support me as hard as I want them to versus the person who just met me out on the street who think I got all my shit together, who thinks shit is lit, but it's not really lit the way that I want. And I feel like if your family really, black people, if they really had your back the way that they should, that energy will manifest.
I will say this to that point. I've said it on a past podcast. I'm gonna say it again. I feel like the reason why a lot of friends don't support other friends when it comes to music, and it depends on what kind of music you make. At least if you're a person like me, I appreciate authenticity in rap. It's because I know you in real life, and depending on what you're rapping about, then I know you're absolutely not the person you're rapping about, and therefore that is why I'm not going to support your music.
But that's a fact. That's a fact. That's why I fuck with my friends too. You feel me? Like they keep it a buck with me no matter what.
Strangers know you throw a hole in the wall, so whatever you rapping about, they just know you to be, that's that person that raps about that. They just kind of subjected to believe you.
Me personally, as an artist,
if I know you have never been in no type of situations with nobody, you never did nothing to nobody, you're a good kid, you've been a sidewalk nigga your whole life, and you rapping about all this rah-rah, Yeah,
But
no,
that's
I'm
what
not
goes again
supporting
with
it.
the
I'm
But
not
baby
Jay,
shit,
what
supporting
about
it. They
somebody
don't
like me
support
who
it.
writes all of their music and everything that I write is just relatable to the experiences that I've went through? So then what? Because it's like I write my music.
mean,
A bitch can't say or a nigga can't say they
it
write
just
my
comes back
shit.
down to the final product. Is the final product hard?
I think it comes back
It's hard.
to
If it's hard,
Jay,
then
it's
people support it.
hard.
You know what it really is? It's really and it's sad to say, but it's slave mentality. Like we come from a place years ago, and not even to really
Not you taking
dive.
us to history class.
You know what I'm saying? We got to go there real quick, but not to go too deep, but it's slave mentality. You know what I'm saying? Like we're used to putting each other down. Like that's where we come from. That's how we were conditioned to be and to do, and you know what I mean. So it's just like, oh no, you can't do this, you can't do that. Oh that your little this, your little show, and your little. It's just like no.
I know
like,
for
we
a
gotta
fact.
get out of that.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I know for a fact that like when niggas found out that I was doing music, bro, like they literally would call me by my first name and be like, "You talking about the Hooper?" Mind you,
Shit like that though. Real shit though. Like
That's so shady.
But mind you though, there's niggas driving by them streaming my shit. So,
They're definitely gonna be watching,
and that's why I was.
They definitely
That's
gonna
why I
be
was like,
watching
it
and
was
liking
crazy
on the
though.
low.
So it's
They're
like,
not gonna let you know
there
that,
were
though.
strangers like at the time, bro. I was living in VA, and there's strangers literally walking up to me at work, like, "Yo, your voice sounds familiar." Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it is what it is, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But I think, like I said, to my point before, bro, like if you're a true friend, you're gonna tell your friend the real, and you're gonna support them on the real as well. You know what I'm saying? If it's a hit, you're gonna repost and share their shit the same way you repost.
shout out to the ones who's not reposting but doing shit behind the scenes. You know what I'm trying to say? Because not all my friends is always reposting. I got my pops and shit with niggas who not even on social media, but I know for 100% that they supporting my shit.
They going in to stream your shit or trying to say
they might be having to be with their mans like, yo, my son make music, this, that, like shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's a fact though.
That's real shit.
I feel like y'all for 2025, I need to be more open with my family about the opportunities or even just the showcase. The experience that we're having on the 29th. Like, I feel like because I have this thing in my head of like, oh, they're just gonna not support me now, I just automatically, I don't even share with them what's going on within this space, but that's not right. Because I'm sure if they see me grinding and putting in that work, they'll eventually catch on to the movement. Like, it always happens.
Might not.
Might not
accept everything.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Your fan base might be in different countries.
So like with that being said about the like strangers and friends support, you popping out the 29?
Maybe we'll see.
I'm dead.
No, Jay. You have to know. Now I kind of want you there so you could be able to really pop your shit like Stormi, bitch. You was out of breath on the first
if I go there and I
song.
don't see no bitch, I'm gonna be extra mad.
Yo,
but are you gonna? But the thing is, you want to see bitches, but like. What do you just want to be around bitches, or you just like how is it like you gonna pull up on them? Like
that's it.
All right, you run down, so I can respect that.
If Jay's there, I'm coming with choreography.
That's hard.
It needs to happen.
He said I'm
this nigga Jay might be.
Well, you're
one of
gonna
my
have a large
favorite people in the
selection
world.
to run down from my brother because
like
I said, if anybody knows, my brother Tory, and if anybody knows my brother Rhythm,
shout out Tory Thomas.
My boys be outside. They're super connected, and you know what I mean. Who knows what's gonna happen at that brunch that's gonna lead into Goats Only. You know what I'm saying? Before we get out of here, though, I do want to shout out all of the other artists that's a part of this joint. You know what I'm saying? Of course, and I want to thank all of the artists too. That's taking the time out to promote and pop out and do shit like this, and perform on the 29th at Ghosts Only. Shout out to Swaggy G, shout out to Just Quinn, shout out to Stormi Blossum. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Coke Robinson, shout out to the Go Boy KO. You know what I mean?
21 grams.
Yeah, KO puts on the show. I'm just letting you know now. Shout out to 21 grams. You know what I'm saying? Manat, Marcus Stokes,
RG,
HG Locks.
BTB on there? No, I seen him in your comments.
No.
Who you want to see at the next one?
Shout out BTB.
We definitely hell of an artist. Hell of an artist.
That's my
BTB.
You know what I'm saying?
That's how Eminem out here. You know what I'm saying?
Straight like that. Shout out to 33 AD, HG Locks, Chrissy Bands, RG, Fendi. Vilgod, of course. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Another one. Like these are all legends in the game, man, and I'm excited about this. You know
and
what
we
I'm
got
saying?
special guests too.
Like I said, get BTB on the next one, get Steely on the next one. You feel me?
Who's Steely?
Leon from New World.
Yeah,
Oh, I heard. See, that's what I'm trying to say though. I'm a younger generation, so like a lot of I'll be watching on podcasts and shit too. Like that's what I
Steely's a
said.
legend.
A lot, no, I definitely seen for
Steely's
sure.
a
Shout out
legend.
him, but like a lot of y'all be
That whole
saying
camp.
niggas
I
and
got
shit.
some
Shout
from
out to
Jersey if
whole
you trying to
stainless.
get some. I ain't.
But I'm saying, you feel me? A lot of y'all be saying shit and then be like,
Plug me
niggas, like,
in.
I gotta, feel me, like, really go deeper into the 9. Sometimes.
And that's the thing.
I'm
like,
trying to
we're
get tapped in because
I gotta go deeper
even
into
on my
the
last
line.
episode, I said I don't know a lot of these people that be rapping. Like I don't.
No,
I
that's a
only
fact.
know. I know him because whoop de whoop.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like I said, y'all two I just got discovered by him.
Nah,
Other than
that's a
that,
fact.
as far as the 9, I know I've heard of Steely. I only knew about Steely because of the Godfrey show or Oswin way back when that he took me to. That's the only way I found out about him.
Rod the producer.
BTB, I only discovered him because he did the verses with Scotty Trippin'.
Well, the verses was going crazy. We need to bring that
Shout
back.
out to Scotty.
Yeah,
too,
Scotty,
bro.
me and him had a song together. And the only reason I met him is because we had Raps and Receipts together. And then Proud of Mama too, we had Raps and Receipts. And then Phil God, I think I met through him. But a lot of people I don't be knowing. I don't be tapped in like that for real.
Oh, you did that shit in the gal?
I feel
I
you
did that shit
because
back when it was in the
niggas be like,
sneaker
go
store.
bump my music.
In
And
the
I be
gal,
like,
right? I'm
alright, I'm gonna go
It
bump
went
your
to the
shit.
gal after.
Never
It
bumped
went
their
to the
shit.
gal.
All right,
That's one of the very first Raps and
But that's
Receipts.
what this is all about, really. You know what I mean? Like I could have picked everybody from Westchester, everybody from the 9, but it's just like we need to
We gotta get Yaya on the next one
We
too.
need to-
I was
of
about to
course,
say that
of
Yaya the
course.
hottest thing smoking out of Yonkers. You
We
heard?
gonna make it an annual because you gonna see it's gonna go
Nah,
big.
this
in
is
the-
this
Y'all,
gonna
I
be a-
feel honored to
Y'all
be
bring
in y'all
Proud Mama on,
parts.
be a mixtape.
Appreciate that.
This gonna
doing
be a
this shit,
monthly.
for real.
This
Yeah, mix
I
it.
do.
This gonna be a monthly, bi-monthly, maybe even quarterly type of deal, depending on how we work it. But
That's a fact.
the goal is to scale up and just do better the next time. You know what I mean? And,
Listen, listen. We already up there. If I'm on this shit, we already up.
Talk your shit,
there.
man.
Okay.
That's a fact.
Your music better be able to back up the way you was popping shit on this couch.
I told you, I write
nigga-
all my music.
this nigga
Like
Jay.
I
We
can't
don't
relate
care.
to
I
nothing
just need to know the
else.
best product
Jay
better
about
be
to be on
fire.
your ass.
Now if I really come Sunday, I'm definitely watching you.
Yes, I
And
hope
if that shit ass, I'm coming
like
right
I
back
said,
on
I
this
hope I
couch.
either
Jay about to be on
start
your
or end the
ass.
show because if I start it, then you're gonna think, oh shit, better come with it.
She might be the home
started
run.
it. Oh yeah, they
We
better come
gonna
with
see.
it.
How much songs niggas got? Or how much time you giving people?
You gotta
I'm giving everybody
10-minute set.
roughly around 10-minute sets.
10 minutes?
roughly.
10 minutes.
And
How many
I'm
people
so
is going?
excited, y'all. I'm so
have-
excited
what is
because
it?
I've been fiending for. I'm sorry. I've been fiending to like just go from one song to the next. Because when I perform, it's like either 1 or 2 songs. But if I have a set, baby, we coming with it.
This is
Sorry,
like
one mic,
This is an
real quick. I need to
experience.
get this off. How many people's on this bill again?
So I have about, what do I have? About 13 or 14 artists. But however, before you continue, I'm
That's an hour
doing
and 40
7
minutes.
sets. So like I said, a lot of these artists, have worked together, are part of, collectives or whatever the case may be. So like I said, this isn't a showcase. I curated this as a show.
it's like
So
an all-star game.
We're setting the tone. You know how you go to like, I don't know, a Janae Aiko show and she'll start off and then she might have a feature from, one of her songs. So another artist may come out and then another artist may come out and then we might go back to that other, like, this is going to be an experience that you've never seen before.
Guests.
You know what I'm saying? So put it like this. It's either you come and you witness it yourself or you hear about it.
Unimpressed.
You know what I'm saying?
Straight up. It's an experience. Of GOAT.
Favorite person.
Look at it like an all-star game. Look, because it's a lot of goats performing for real. So it's like an all-star game. Know what I'm trying to say? Everybody gonna have to outperform each other in a sense too.
You have half a Ferris in there?
This nigga.
Of course, I'm gonna have half
Everybody.
a Ferris in
I'm
there.
not gonna
Of
lie.
course.
But that's just for
definitely
me.
in there.
And
You
not for
heard?
nothing.
We in there.
Listen,
Gang's
once
definitely in there.
we
Us.
reach capacity, that's another thing. Once we reach capacity,
Gang's
and
definitely in there.
we're about 75% the way there, just with everything that's going on right
and we
now.
gonna
Just to
get
put
you
that
real
out there.
familiar.
Baby packs and essential hoodies.
Clock that.
Listen,
That's
man.
not Ferris.
Like, bro.
He don't know. He never been there.
Ferris
He
niggas
don't be
bro.
outside. He don't know.
Ferris
I
niggas
mean,
bro.
Dykeman.
That shit better than Dykeman.
The real basketball games.
But listen,
Bro, you
All
pop
right,
out.
look what it was.
You pop out and you see what it
I'm
is, though, gang.
excited.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know
I'll be
about
at
y'all
Ferris next
niggas,
summer.
but
I'm
I'm
about
gonna
to
kill
say
that
that's the only
shit,
reason
but
why you
God,
mentioning it
we
because
give
you
you
know it's
passes.
popping.
We
gang,
give
You
you
know what I'm
passes.
saying? And you could be and we'll give you front row center seats. You know what I'm saying? You Curtis,
We'll
you
put you
there
in the-
courtesy
in the-
of Just Quinn and Swag
put
G.
you in the
Put
box.
you in the
You know what I'm saying?
penthouse.
With Rumalicious and them.
Yeah, facts, bro. Get my man a rummalicious. You heard?
But yeah, I'm excited.
Some undrafted gear now. Facts though. My man's on, gang. You know what I'm saying?
Shit
Yeah.
like that.
Pipe him up.
Oh, damn.
It would be super lit. I'm sure everybody would really perform their craziest if
Everybody
there
gonna
was a
have to
money.
outperform
If
each
there was
other,
some
bro.
money at the
I mean,
end.
listen, we scaling up.
We never know.
Yeah,
We
we
never
got
Maybe
know.
there was like a $10,000 prize.
Close it.
You never know.
Listen.
Thing, gang.
Latest episode of Behind the Nine. All right, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit the bell
Yeah.
notification at the top so you don't miss any of our lovely drops.
Facts.
You know, follow us on Instagram and TikTok on Being Black is Ghetto, but this is the lovely show under this. You feel me? It's a network coming soon, you heard. Anyway, but yeah. Goats Only Show, December 29th. Make sure y'all copy y'all tickets. Where the link at? In your bio, I'm assuming. It should be in all your bios.
It is.
Link in everybody's bio.
But it is. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to let you know now. Listen, RSVP, get your tickets. Get there early. We're going to hit capacity because we're kind of already
It's gonna be that.
there.
I might be there, I might not. You know, if you see me, say what's up, and don't get out of character. Don't get beside yourself.
And it's a vibe too. That's a
With all that
fact.
being said, though,
Watch him be him.
Yeah,
Watch
with all that
him be
being
in the
said,
corner.
we ain't
Not
ducking
even-
no
We're not going to know
face.
until the lights come on after.
This
We
nigga.
ain't ducking
But
no
anyway.
face.
Ali the Greatest.
Yes.
Swaggy G's.
Just Quinn, you already know.
Stormi Blossum.
Learn the
Stormi
name. You're
with
gonna
an
have to hear
I,
those
not a
books right
Y.
again. Know what I'm saying?
I be fucking about the
Shit like
names.
that.
All the niggas say they own shit.
No,
now,
say it again.
honestly.
Stormi Blossum.
Who you yelling at?
I'm
Give your voice down.
I'm sorry. Wait, I'm sorry.
Stormi Blossom. But hey, we signing out, man. Wow.
Yes, sir.